Yeah, we're getting through her. So that's trailer load number 8. So that's 160 bales off of this 60 acres so far. And I think I'm almost past halfway, I think, for bale count. Like I say, I'm still aiming for about that 300, so giggity. So yeah, corn's doing pretty good. It's got a lot of crud in it, but I want to just let it go, see what happens. Because let's face it, corn will get tall, it'll outcompete everything that's here. But considering that's only been in just a month right now, and it's almost up to my middle wicket. I know I have long legs, maybe a short middle wicket. Anyway, so yeah, it's doing pretty good for a month, I'd say. Like you say, you can see there's a lot of crud in there, but corn itself looks really good, really healthy. Considering the only moisture it's really had was just a big downpour right as it was put in. Yeah, you can't really see because there's over the hill there has more bales. Can't see up there. So yeah, there's a lot still to come. Now we had a bit of an issue with this trailer. I'll show you in a bit here. It's an old trailer we got for free from my cousin. Hey Colin. Cousin Colin gave me this for free. That's family for you. Yeah, he had it in his yard. He has bale trailers, so he didn't need this. And it needed rims and tires, and it had an old crummy deck on it and stuff, so we've done a bunch of work. We changed over the rims to 22.5s. I think there's one 20-inch still there, but that's because that's a spare. Yeah, that's another story. Zoom out. I was airing this up. I had to take the outside dual off to air it up. Yeah. So I had the dual off and I was airing the inside tire up because it had gone down, and I had to turn it because the valve stem was hitting one of the spokes and I couldn't get the chuck on it. So I was holding the chuck on, standing right beside it, airing it up. And these run anywhere from 60 to 80 pounds just for farm use. 80 pounds is probably where we keep them at. So I got somewhere between 40 and 50. I don't really know what the exact number was, because all of a sudden, boom. And I'll put the picture in here. So yeah, the tire that was there let go right at my leg, and it spun me around, and yeah, I lost my hearing for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and legs pretty bruised up. Lucky enough didn't break any bones, which I was told was very lucky, because normally that sort of air pressure breaks bones. I could feel how, because it hit me like a truck. So yeah, changed that out. So yeah, now I know what the sound of creaking, breaking sidewall is. I got that fixed, topped up all the tires, and I've been hauling. Like I said, this is load number 8. This load number 8. Yeah, this is load number 8. And I noticed something was cattywampus on the last load, and that pin shouldn't be there. It should be in there, holding the 5th wheel plate on. So that pin should go all the way through to there. But it's worked its way out and it's now bent. So I can't get it to go in, I can't get it to go out. But I've still got a lot of bales to haul and I need to be getting on. So basically, I used my truck and a whole bunch of jacks and things, and I managed to pull the trailer backwards with the 5th wheel plate enough to get that pin there pounded in through the tubes to keep it in place. Every so often they just hammer it back in. It's not going anywhere because it's under a lot of pressure. Like I said, these are 1,500 pound bales and there's 20 of them on there, so do the math. But, so yeah, fun and games on Wreck-It Ranch. So, like I said, still a bunch to go. I'll bring you back. Here's the penny, Penelope Jean. So yeah, one of the things I did in this field here was one of the jobs I was doing on one of the cooler days. Yeah, it goes from 37 degrees here to, what was it, 14, 15 degrees. So one of the things I did was I made a change. This used to be mesh wire and then one strand of electrical. And it didn't last even a season before they had it destroyed. So, as I am wont to do, back to barb. I love my barb. It's going to have a hot wire along the top though. That is the one thing, because that'll reach the bulls. Duh. That will stop the bulls from reaching over the fence to either fight with the other bull, who will be in the adjacent paddock. Need to be babies. Stop them reaching over or reaching over to sniff the girls on the other side. So, yeah, it'll stop. Oh, hey, Gumbers! Hey, buddy. This is our little Gumby. This guy, I will enter a picture now. Yeah, this is him. Check this out. Miraculous. So he's on a bottle. My daughter Christina feeds him. But check this out. Look at those legs. Look at him, strong boy. Yeah. He's a strong lad. He's a boy. Yeah, so we nicknamed him Gumby because he kind of was all kind of rubber legs and he kind of walked funny. But look at that. You never lose faith. This is the farm of broken toys. Hey, little star. Yeah, you're looking for your bottle sometime tonight? Okay, I'm gonna go and take a look. Yeah, you guys are hi, Billy. Hi, Billy. It's okay, Billy, I'm not here for you. Look at that marvelous scrotum. Look at it. You should own it, Billy. Own the scrotum. You don't have that one anymore, so you've got that one. Isn't that right, Gumbers? Hey, buddy, my hand is huge. Look at the size of that hand. Yes, we have all the weird creatures here. So yeah, they're about to move. I know, I've got a lot of weeds to spray. We did a bunch of landscaping around the workshop because it's a new building. So we had to build up the ground around it. Ground around? Yeah, see there's that fish there. That mesh stuff. Garbage. So yeah, this giant red root pigweed, I'm gonna spray that out. There's a whole bunch of it. But yeah, check out this for hot. How sexy is that? Oh yeah. Oh, 4-strand barb. Yeah, I don't have the I don't have the insulators on yet. I just put it up out of the way for now because these guys needed to be out here eating. So they got her eaten down pretty well. So as you look in here, what would they think? From that. This was actually cut down last year. I cut around it with a mower because I knew I was going to be fencing. that wasn't, so that's why that's a little bit taller. But yeah, this has never been cut and it's never been grazed for a couple of years, so these guys are going to move through. But one of the reasons they hadn't been moved through yet, and I was giving them a hay bale just to top them up. Isn't that right, Gummers? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. He's just a gadgy. Was the fact that we have a bull in with these girls. There we go, PJ. Yeah. And the guy that's in with these ones, he's an old fuss pot, I'll put it that way. Oh, there's poop. He's an old fuss pot. The young bull that's in here with the yearlings, because these are the 2-year-olds. The yearlings, young Lamar, Lamar, he's so laid back. But we couldn't let these guys into this field because through there was the other 2 working bulls in the big herd. So they would just be yelling at each other across the back road here. So we had to build a blind to stop line of sight between the bulls, or they would just end up wrecking the fence and everybody would be out. So that's what I've done with the bales from the field way down there so far. So that's 130 bales there, double stack. I just put a straw bale there just to finish the double row, so you didn't have a hay bale at the bottom. So yeah, 130 there, 10 over the next spot I'm just about to do, I'll show you in a minute. And then this next loads will be 160, so yeah, that's 8 loads. Do your math, Doug. So yeah, what'll happen is these guys will come in here, because they've got a hay bale going. And then I'll move this gate, and this panel will swing round and go from there back to this side, to this pillar. So then they'll go to there. So yeah, they still have access to here because they have water in here, because there's no water out in the paddock. We're not that well planned yet. But yeah, just thought I'd show you that. The mighty wall. So they can't see and be yelling and messing each other up. Hello, girls. Yeah, here's the babies. Oh, it's supper time. Everyone's getting a wee bit. And then there's that big butt head. Yeah. Yeah. He's all noise, this one. But he does do work. We run him with the 2-year-olds this year. He was with the big herd last year, but him and one of the other guys get fighting, and he has a fracture in one of his hoofs. It keeps opening up and he goes lame. So we run him with these girls that way. Oh, quit it. We run him with these girls that way he's not overdoing it and he just does his thing. He's a big boy. But like I said, he's a butthead. Come on in. Hey, Suki. Let's see if we can see Lamar. He was here. Lamar's my boy. I picked him out of the herd. We don't pick our own bulls very often, but so he's a 2-year-old. He's actually from these girls' class, their year. So this is his first year as working himself bull. So he's got these yearlings to play with. 15 of them. I think it's 15. Yeah. So yeah, he's got them all to himself, learning the skills, aren't you, bud? Isn't that right, Lamar? Yeah. You know, you can tell he's called Lamar. He says it on his ear tag. Yeah, he's a good boy. We kept him from a good family line. So yeah. So now, unloading these bales along the front between these big gate posts, because it causes a windbreak for the winter winds coming into the pens. So we might as well start putting them in here now when I'm hauling the bales in. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm not dead. The tire didn't quite blow me up to death. Pretty close. It's touch and go, guys. Weird thing. Anybody out there, the comments down below. I could only smell iodine for 2 days afterwards. I don't know why. Even if I was like drinking a cup of tea or something, it smelled like iodine. Very bizarre. So yeah, come fall when it cools off, we'll be back at this. But for now, building this windbreak wall. So, I'll let you go for now.